What's up? Good morning, blessings and blessings and blessings. Alright, so far, check this out. We've been getting a lot of questions about a recap. Recap. Alright, these are recap hours here. It's going to list them all right here. These are the days you get tomorrow, the hours you get back tomorrow. These are the hours you get back in 2 days. You got your 30-minute clock. You got your 11-hour clock. You got your 14 right here. Then you got your 7. Alright, as you can see, I have 1 hour and 18 minutes on my 14. So, what it's telling me to do is just, hey, don't drive right now. Alright? Now, right here on my 11-hour clock, I have 5 hours and 12 minutes. You would probably think I can drive with that. No, you can't. Because your 14-hour clock is at 1:18. You start driving thinking you got 5 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah, you're going to be stopping within an hour. You're going to get that message. You were at a 60-minute warning for federal violation for driving. Alright? So don't do it. So this clock, my 70-hour clock, is more than my 11-hour clock. So why I can't drive? Because my 14 is not more than any of these. Alright? Now, whenever I reset my clock, my 70-hour clock was sitting my 10 hours, but these hours do not go into the clock until midnight, right? But there's a catch. Catch is, if you're driving, it's not going to do it. You have to be sitting at midnight before it work. I don't know how they got that set up, but I'm teaching myself this stuff. Alright? So tomorrow, let's say tomorrow. So basically, if I'm not driving tomorrow and at midnight, if I'm sitting, I get these hours back. Alright? But if I'm driving, I won't get those hours. I'll just have what I have left out of this. Right? So I got 5 hours, 12 minutes, and 31. Right? Right here, it's saying my 14 is my 14 is 119. But down here my 14 is 118.33. That's a difference. It could be kind of glitchy. Don't trip. Alright. Now when these hours reset, when my hours reset tonight at 12, I have 12 hours and 51 minutes going back into my 70-hour clock, which will give me 20 hours. So with that 20 hours, I can drive 11. I can drive a day, maybe 2 days off of it, depending on where I'm going and how far I have to go and how much time it'll take me to get there and all this good stuff. Alright, now in 2 days, I get 7 hours total. If you was to do a 34, now 34 is going to reset this clock, and this clock. You'll never see a recap if you do a 34. But if you reset 10 hours, depending on what type of loads you have, say like you have a load, like my load has to be there in the morning at 8 o'clock, right? I can sit here for 10 hours and then wait till midnight and start driving because my load is only 200 miles away. That way I can make it there on time and still be on time. So I can sit at where I'm sitting at and I don't have to move until midnight tonight. By midnight tonight, me just sitting here, I will get this back tomorrow, which will be after midnight, and it'll go back into this clock. And once these hours go into this clock, all this is going to change. This is going to go to 11, that's going to go to 14, and I have 20 hours here. That's how that works. So no, I won't recommend driving, just straight up driving after midnight. It doesn't work that way. So that's how the recap actually works. And see how my recap hours, they don't start. You get recaps down here when it starts. But once it reaches up here, in the next day, that's when it starts. So that's how the recap works. If I made it simple for you, good job us. We just learned something together.